the home of the free and the land of the brave. Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. So come on in and have a blast, for a good time that will last. Start your day with a smile, with the hosts that do the most. And get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. You grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. So come on in and have a blast, for a good time that will last. Start your day with a smile, with the hosts that do the most. Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while.
Good hump day morning. I'm Rob. That's Dave. We're here to start your day off the right way. Welcome to the Southern Fried Podcast Morning Show. Good morning, Dave. How are we doing this morning?
The term best laid plans comes to my mind this morning. The best laid plans. It's like I feel like the last 24 hours have been just an endless circle, and I'll leave it at that. It's like, thank you, Rumble, this morning. I mean, like, just knock us out of the park so we can't even attempt it. I love you, but you're killing me. Don't have to worry about an ad run this morning. Ain't gonna happen.
What's wrong?
They put it out of reach.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Oh no, it ain't nice. 50 is the minimum today. Nice. Your hump day surprise.
Yeah.
I'll try to fetch it again throughout and see if it changes. But I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like a joke's on you. Duh. That's all right, baby.
Oh my goodness.
I might have to fire off an email on that one. Way to go.
That's nice of them.
Oh yeah.
Well, worse things could happen. It's early in the month.
Yeah, well, if we're saying that late in the month, we're not going to be so happy. So
No, because we're going to be working. We're going to work for the whole month, and you're going to be like, "Girl, you're going to have less hair." Good morning, broski. Oh, we're trying to set up and run a few ads for them, and we got to have so many people in the chat, Rumble chat, for it to. So we can have the numbers, and they've set the numbers up so high there ain't no way we can reach them this morning. We're having some issues with it. We want to make sure we get it right. Now we can't even test what we've got done. So yeah,
that's just life.
Yeah, it's life. Hey, no problem. Anyway, good morning, everybody. We're glad y'all are up and at 'em. Broski, glad you're here with us this morning. Hope you got your coffee and you're enjoying it. I know I'm enjoying mine. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and hit weather down here real quick, and I'll hit up there. We got chances of thunderstorms today, high of 85, a lot cooler. However, like right now, it's 77, feels like 88. We still got a lot of humidity. But it's supposed to be cloudy, humid with a couple of thunderstorms today. Up in Dave's neck of the woods. I got to pull it up. I actually have your neck of the woods in here. Right now, y'all are feeling a 69, feeling like 70. Much better. Much better. Y'all look for a high of 87. Cloudy with a chance of a thunderstorm in a few spots this afternoon is what they're saying on here. So today they're calling for a high for y'all of 87 and a thunderstorm around in the afternoon. Broski, that's a funny story. We met up years ago. We worked at the same place. We were both much younger men at the time. I was out of the service, and Dave was, trucking along with his family. And when I went to work at the same place Dave did, I felt I was a little bit intimidated. Good morning, Michael. Thank you for getting in the chat. But I was a little bit intimidated. So when I get intimidated, I start doing crazy stuff. So I started just acting crazy as snot. Dave, you'll have to tell the rest of that story. I wasn't there for it, but I was saying some weird stuff and just some crazy stuff, just pulling it out of my hiney, just trying to get a reaction out of folks. Go ahead, Dave.
Well, first day on job, he's talking about killing himself and fighting cops and all kind of crazy stuff. So I went to boss and said, "You need to get rid of this guy. He's a loony. Trouble. Jumping." He said, "Oh, he'd be all right. We're all crazy right here." I said, "We're not that crazy." They let him hang around. What happened?
But I had so much fun with that because the looks on their faces were amazing. You can see Dave's like roll the eyes, go, "Oh God," it was amazing. I enjoyed it. But I worked so hard, it didn't matter how crazy I was back then. I got away with some stuff just out of pure hard work, and I know I did. Because I was messing with some folks. Not just
back in those days, you could get away with a lot as long as you got production.
Yeah. And I generally tend to get a lot more than that. Now, don't worry about him. He's getting his production. It'll be all right. We know he's crazy, but, you'll be all right. I love it.
Hey, birthdays today. John Benet Ramsey. It's John Benet Ramsey. They've never really got to a conclusion on that. There's a lot of what people think and theories and whatever, but what a tragic end to a beautiful girl. Yes. Her birthday is today. Lucille Ball, the legendary Lucille Ball, in 1911 was born on this day. She, of course, was a TV star. And, of course, her husband was very famous as well. But Lucille Ball today, birthday to her. And I think I saw one more. Maybe not. Nothing stands out. I don't. They got to hit a certain level on my list before I'll say their birthday. But if it's your birthday today, we salute you. Have a great birthday today. It is your day. You make it count for you. Amen.
That's right. Amen to that. I'm sorry. I was still trying to get everything set up this morning. I'm running so far behind. There we go. Y'all ever just have one of them nights where you just don't sleep good and you're trying to get going? It's early and everything that you do just seems to fall right back on you.
Slow motion.
Oh
Hey, let's
man.
get our Bible verse today in Psalms 143:10. Teach me to do thy will, O thou art my God. Thy spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness. Absolutely. And that is
Absolutely.
not the land of the Democrats.
Yeah.
Oh, being mean this morning.
Dave.
Having fun.
We gotta be nice to them Democrats out there. They can't help it. I'm going to say this. I do know some Democrats out there that are highly intelligent, that are very motivated to speak their mind, that are very smart people. Okay. I still can't talk to them because they don't talk to you, they yell at you. And I can't stand that. They get worked up with their TDS, quote unquote, Trump derangement syndrome. They just can't talk to you. They yell at you.
Is it a rebel yell?
No. It could possibly be, but they sound a lot like Barney Fife. You know, as Barney Fife got more angry, his voice would go up and up and up in tone. So it's like they start up down here and then they're talking about COVID. This is all this stupid stuff. It just gets up like this right here. And they start getting a little bit higher. And then the next thing you know, they get up that top is just so stupid. And then next thing you know, they're way up here. And they're talking like this right here. And they're going, nip it in the bud.
Hey, let's come local for our shout out to our small town, very local. How about Mentone, Alabama? Mentone, Alabama. Shout out to you.
Been to Mentone.
Yeah, not that far from us. Small town, Mentone, Alabama. Shout out to you today. We hope you're having a great hump day thus far.
Absolutely. Michael, don't say that. You don't know how you're going to feel when you're 95 to 100 years old. Yeah, for sure. You may feel a lot worse than you do now. Can that. Just get up feeling your age. My goodness. You know, once you get up to a certain age, you darn sure don't want to put no more years on. Not in the morning. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do better. You do better than that. Come on, you got this. Rock and roll this thing. Get up. Put your socks on. Kick your feet up high. Turn a cartwheel. Drink your coffee, and let's have a great day. What do you mean, Dave, with the sound effects? I ain't Dave. I also want to do the Party Five yell. Oh, my goodness. You know, that chair ad the other day's caught my attention. I may have to, well, it didn't count. I may have to, once it counts, when we get that up there again, I may have to go get me a computer chair.
Well, I may be replacing mine. When I do, it's going to be jam up. So I would love to do business with them. Absolutely. Yeah. Don't forget Cornbread Nation Radio. Cornbread Nation Radio. We're going to get up some cards and stuff on that. Just starting to get it out. It's only been live since Monday morning, about 7 o'clock, a little after. Sounds great. So cool. I got a couple of shows to load up now and get in the mix. Got some music up there. Got more music coming that you have not heard unless you're listening to the radio. It's music that some of it hasn't been played on the podcast. So it's kind of reserved for Cornbread Nation Radio.
Yeah. Michael said the last 25 years has flew by. You know, it does seem like just yesterday I was like 25 or 30 years old. My goodness. You're right. It flies by.
It does fly by.
It's funny. When you're a kid, it just creeps by just so slow because you're in school and you're trying to get all this stuff done. And it just seems to be so slow. And then you get out of school and it's still slow for a little while. Then all of a sudden, that thing kicks into high gear. Oh, No, I don't think the jails are going to turn deep blue. I wish they would in Texas.
No, they said they wouldn't arrest them in jail. They would just bring them to do their job.
Yeah.
Basically, get an escort.
Yeah. And it's crazy. However, could they be kicked out of office? I think there's a chance Abbott's pushing for that. That would be interesting.
I don't know if there's a legal route there. I don't know. Some legal people said no. I don't know. I am sure that is one of those cases that would go all the way to the Supreme Court. They'd have to have a ruling on it. If a lower courts didn't support it, if they pushed it, I don't know. I really don't know the legalities on that. I think censure is probably all you can do for not doing your job. Rip them from some committees and stuff. There's certainly those kinds of things that can happen, but I don't know. I mean, they may have to. They'll never get it voted in because they probably don't. But they need to change and amend some stuff so that they can be charged with that. But again, you're going to have. Well, even in Georgia, there have been jackleg Republicans who have not showed up to vote a lot of times and used the they just use excuses, and that's what we elect them to do is to vote. I mean, that's your thing. Barack Obama never showed up as a senator to vote hardly. Very few votes. I mean, think about it. He made a career out of that. He got to be president of the United States and never showed up to vote as a state senator of Illinois. Crazy. Rob, how many days did you get to show up or not show up, cut meat, and it'd be okay?
Very few.
Bet Grandpa said, hey, get your butt to work.
Shoot, I tried to sneak off to go fishing. He'd be taking my pole out of my hand and putting a knife in my hand. Get your butt down there.
Hey, folks, we're getting closer to football. I can't wait. I mean, you can almost feel it. At these cooler temperatures, you can almost feel it in the air. I can't wait. This is going to be cool. We're getting closer. We get to show Broski the Big Ten is a joke.
Joke, sir. You need to go ahead and jump into a real football conference like the SEC, where most NFL players come from. The SEC, there are a few that come from others, but the SEC is where the most of them come from. And that's where like real college football is played. We didn't have no movies named Rudy or anything like that. We didn't. We absolutely didn't, because Rudy would have got killed. They would have had to cart an ambulance onto the field, load Rudy up in the back end with a board on his back, take down to it on life support, trying to get him off the field. I'm just saying. That's why we don't have any movies like Rudy. Down here, it'd be called Rudy Tootie, because he would be tootying when he got crapped his pants when they came after him. Just saying.
Oh, that's why we like it. Have fun.
That's right. Michael says they're going to be redistricting California regardless if Texas does. And Trump said if Kathy Hochul tries it in New York, he will pull out all federal money. Well, they're broski. I'm well aware that Notre Dame isn't in the Big Ten. They're not in any, I don't think. But let me just say this, it was just an example, what famous football movies have come out of the Big Ten? The Longest Yard. Well, wait, that was a prison movie. What? Maybe. Did The Longest Yard, would that be counted as Big Ten, Dave? I'm just saying, Broski, don't get mad. I'm just having fun with you. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't be hating. Yes, Michael. We can't do the chupacabras in Florida. They're not here. They're over in Texas and New Mexico. Uh, oh, look at this, Dave. Yeah, but look. We don't count cheerleaders in that number. Y'all should send a bunch of male cheerleaders to the NFL. I'll give you that. Y'all send a bunch of male cheerleaders. Somebody's got to hold our good-looking Southern women up.
I think Broski is a secret season ticket holder of the WNBA. He's courtside. When the wigs go flying, he's caught a couple.
Who got up there? Oh, mama. Had her mama. Looks fine out there in them shorts.
He's so close. Some fake eyelashes come flying off and land on him.
And them little balls. Them little balls probably hit him too. Going from to my PC now, you've done it. Oh, he wants to get where he can type. Going from my phone to my PC. Now we've done it.
Mr. WNBA.
Yeah,
you go, girl.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
He probably wears them wigs.
He's for sure got a couple of souvenirs.
I guarantee you he's bought a pair of them little short shorts. Oh, Michael, Big Ten is the ones that support the WNBA, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, them and Roto-Rooter. I'm not going to trash WNBA. I don't watch none of it. I don't like watching basketball. So a lot of people do. I don't. Man, I understand why Broski watches it. He's trying to tell the males from the females. And I got bad news for you there, Broski. LeBron James is male.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unlike most of y'all's football players in the Big Ten. Oh, they're all female.
What is that, Broski? Does that mean you're sitting on the side with the Angus Young horns on?
Oh.
Here's smoke coming off his keyboard now. Turn 4. Here comes Broski in for the kill. We love you,
going
man.
down the straightaway just past the Big Ten female football players going up to the WNBA, making the turn. He's making the turn into the WNBA lane there. Oh, my goodness. 2 males right there just about whacked him off of his bike. And he's going around the corner and he's coming up to the turbine. Oh, there's Michael slamming him right before he gets into the back straightaway. As he comes down the back straightaway, he realizes the Big Ten sucks. He's going to have to start watching the SEC.
I love it. I missed the story.
Michael. Brittany Griner might embarrass the Big Ten in the shower. You never know. Oh, you never know. They hate the U.S. They hate Christians. They hate non-gays. They hate men. But Dave and Rob support them. Amazing. Who are you talking about? The WNBA?
We never said we support them.
No, we're talking about how you like them. We're not talking about how we like them. We're talking about, you're out there trying to figure out which one's the man, which one's the woman. And I told you, LeBron James is a man.
Last Friday, I missed this, but in Pennsylvania, A truckload of hot dogs spilled across the interstate in a crash that clogged the highway in both directions. Crews were stuck with a job they did not relish, rolling up the scattered tube steaks for disposal. That's the way they wrote the article, dude. Once these leave the truck and hit the road, that's all garbage. And it's still pretty warm, the fire chief said. Oh, man. Hot dogs.
So what you're saying is there was a truck and it tipped over and slung meat sticks everywhere.
Yeah.
It clogged both lanes of traffic. Now, I'm going to throw this out there. Hot dogs aren't that big. And hot dogs aren't that hard. And I am quite sure you could drive over a hot dog with a car and not hurt anything.
The fire chief had this quote. He said, I can tell you personally, hot dogs are very slippery. I did not know that.
Well, they're full of grease and fat.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh. Michael says LeBron James is a big baby. I guarantee you this. I don't want to change his diaper.
He's the big flopper.
Yeah. Broski, where are you at? Get back in here. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. We're having some fun this morning. Get your butt back in here. There you go. Finally, Rob picked up all the hot dogs with his mouth. I do like hot dogs.
Hey, I like a good hot dog. Well, it's got chili, slaw.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like hot dogs. I don't know if I like hot dogs that much, but I do like hot dogs. You know, we got the 10-second rule after the truck wreck. Oh, my goodness. The 10-second rule.
And I saw this article, but I didn't really explore it. But did you see that headline that on a former nuclear a site where they made nuclear bombs, they have found a radioactive wasp nest? Man, I thought wasps were bad around here. I didn't know we had some that were carrying they were radioactive. Talk about some running for your life. You don't want to be stung by that.
No, dude. I don't even like wasps. The last 2 times I've got stung by wasps is probably the worst places you get stung. I got stung right here at the corner of where my nose meets my face, and I got stung right on top of the ear. That's the last 2 wasp stings I've had. I don't want no more. Rob likes dirty wieners. Broski. Now look, I know it's early in the morning, but I'm sure you can do better than that. I mean, you know, as I want to respond, and I really can't, but it'll hurt your feeling. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings more because I'm not awake yet. And I'll say stuff and it'll be bad, and I won't realize how bad it is. I'm trying to be nice. Don't tell everybody I like dirty wieners. I'm trying to be nice.
And don't forget, folks, we have a special fundraiser with the Animal Rescue Alliance in Donaldsonville, Georgia.
You had to bring
Chuck the Cat, promo code Chuck. For every dollar that's donated to ARA, Rob has to let Chuck. At least he leaves the door open so Chuck can come to the bedroom at night. We're on day 2. That's be day 3 now. $5 has already been donated by Barry. Animal Rescue Alliance, they're going to keep up with it. Fundraiser for Chuck to be able to set free and not have the door closed, and ARA gets the benefit too. PayPal on their website. Make a small donation. It'll help them, and it helps Chuck. Let
me tell y'all, I I can't not let Topanga come in now. Okay. So now I've got two cats running in and out of my bedroom all night long. Yesterday was okay. Chuck didn't even realize the door was open until yesterday morning when he came over and started playing footsie with the bottom of the door and it swung open. And then he piled immediately up in the bed, purring so loud, like I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Purr, 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 ha, 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 ha. But last night, Topanga's diving up onto the bed and diving off all night long. All night long. And I know because my back was hurting last night and I was awake most nights. She come tearing in there, jump up on the bed, meow, and dive off and go tearing back out. All night long. What the heck she was doing, I don't know. I think Chuck may have been in there for 5 minutes last night. You know, I have no idea what she was doing. It was weird. So yeah, for every dollar donated, that's one more night Chuck gets to be in the bedroom. And I've done hacked Broski off this morning. He's donating $100 right now.
Oh, just be sure to use the promo code Chuck when you make the donation. They'll be looking for that.
My goodness.
More money.
I called her
is on the
yesterday
way.
to let her know about it. Miss Carol from ARA, and she was dying laughing. She thought that was hilarious. She said, "What a great idea for a fundraiser." I said, "Oh, I don't think so." I said, "But it's better than drinking warm tea." Michael says LeBron walks so much he should be on the Appalachian Trail. Well, yeah,
Amen to that, brother.
He could do some traveling, couldn't he? I reckon why he walks so much. It's because he got big feet.
He's got a big head and he gets away with it. Star treatment.
Did you see this story where the Teamsters Union was talking about Harris when she was running for president? He said that Teamsters boss says she pointed her finger at him. Pointed her finger and said, "Y'all better get on board." Twice. See how well that worked out.
Speaking of cats, in Wellington, New Zealand, a cat owner, cats, if they're outdoor cats, they'll bring a bird home, they'll bring a rat, you'll get stuff. So there's a cat in New Zealand, and he steals laundry from clotheslines and bedrooms in this beachside neighborhood in Marangi Bay. They've named him. His name is Leo. They call him now Leonardo da Vinci, and he's got expensive taste. His frequent hauls include silk boxer shorts, thick men's socks, some with clothespins still attached, and a cashmere sweater. It's this cat is pinching clothes all over the place, and people are losing. They can't get him to stop. And he has stolen, these underwears. They said they're trying to get all the stuff back to the people. But seriously.
How does that work? Hey, are these your boxers?
The one with the hearts all over them?
Yeah. The one with the crotch eating out of them. Is these your boxers?
That ought to be our next email, our mail. We got Steve got the pink shirt. Broski should get the WNBA underwear. Oh, he might go. There might be smoke coming off his keyboard now.
I didn't suggest that, Broski. Don't even put me in there on it. Although I bet you wear them, but I don't want to. Don't put me in there on it. I didn't even suggest that.
Hey, Michael, you didn't tell us what the doctor said. If you are you getting better? Did they just take money from you? Tell you they see you in a week? You don't have to get into details. We just want to know if they was able to help you.
They say cats bring mice and birds to their owners because they think their owners are just bad at hunting and won't be able to feed themselves. Yeah, well, yeah, Steve, I dare say that's the case here too. Michael says, "Is that what the doctor prescribed you?" We were asking how the doctor said you were doing, and then you put up WNBA jockstrap. Did he prescribe one of those to you? So that's a cat's way of saying, "Here, don't starve, idiot." Well, he might be stealing. This particular cat we were talking about was stealing laundry from clotheslines and around the neighborhood. He might be trying to tell you, "Here, put some clothes on, dummy." Just seen pain doctor yesterday, going to medical doctor today. Okay.
Is that a place you go where they put you in more pain? Mr. Pain walks in the door. Here, let me hurt you.
Yeah, that's why I gave him the WNBA drop strike. That gotta be painful. Steve, could you imagine if you and I had clothes up on a clothesline and some cat stole it and took it to their owner's home? The reaction the owners would have. You know, I'm out there cutting grass all the time. So everything I've got's got green stains on it. You're out there doing metalsmithing and blacksmithing, so everything you've got's got black stains on it. Ooh, them owners might shoot that cat.
All right, Michael. Best wishes for you to have a great visit to the doctor.
Yeah. Broski, come back in here.
So you go to the doctor and you walk in, they start singing, because they're going to make you feel like, it's just a new day.
But if they go in and say, "Okay, we've got to do a prostate exam today. So bend over, Doug, and try not to get excited." And you turn around and say, "My name's not Doug." And he said, "Oh, no, that's my name. Get a different doctor."
But then he stayed at Holiday Inn Express.
Ankle staying swollen regardless of what I do. Ooh. You said, "I feel bad for the cat. Poor thing would drop dead. My underoos are more radioactive than those wasps." Ouch.
I just imagine walking out and picking up your morning paper and you get kamikazed by the wasp, which has happened to everybody.
Yeah.
And then for some reason they come along in the suits and they're like testing your house. Oh, let's check the wasp up here. Oh, wait a minute. Sir, we're off the scale here.
They come back 10 minutes later with the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the first Wednesday of the month.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
Means Steve-O's in the house. We've got interview in the house and too much information.
Yeah,
look at that look Steve's got on his face.
Dang.
Well, he got
I think in that picture he just saw a video of AOC walking by.
No. That's the look he gives when you think you've said something smart, like you've got him, and he looks at you like, "Really? That's amateur."
There you go, big boy. It's not very nice when
he's been throwing the stories here lately, Matt.
So that's just the right amount of information, Michael. It's a public service announcement.
That's the cat comes running through the neighborhood. Everybody's screaming. The kids are running their house. Oh, my God. Look at the cat. It's got Steve's underwear.
I think that's the same thing John Fetterman said as he was running away.
Oh, Michael.
Oh, he called you typical. not just an Ohio redneck, but he called you a typical Ohio redneck. Oh my gosh. Michael, that's profiling. Profiling's wrong.
Wow.
Not just a redneck, a typical. Oh, I didn't think he was very typical about anything. My goodness, I'm shocked. I'm just absolutely shocked. I can't believe we're talking like this. Broski says AOC is a horse face. You trying to get Steve from Celtic Blacksmith? Are you trying to get him fired up? Don't you talk about his girlfriend like that? Oh my goodness, or his wannabe girlfriend like that? His pretend girlfriend, his imaginary girlfriend, the woman he wants to spend the rest of his life playing in the easy bake with. Oh, I can't put it up. I can't put it up because of the two words at the end, but my gosh, Michael, that was good.
Oh, I was looking at the next one. I missed that one. I was looking at Broski.
I speak Spanish better than AOC. God, I hope not. Steve would get all excited then. And psh, Michael's just jealous from that. Hey, Steve, no habla español. That get you excited? Do I need to do it angry? No habla español.
Reminds me of the movie A Fish Called Wanda, where she wants to hear John Cleese speak Russian. And he's in there dancing around, speaking all this Russian, and he's got the wrong flat, and the family comes back, and he's standing there naked as a jaybird, and he grabs the portrait to hide himself behind, and it's the woman's of the house, her portrait or something. I love that movie, man. I absolutely love that movie, Fish Called Wanda.
Yes.
And he's talking smack to her brother. The next thing you see is him holding him by the ankle outside the window. I am sorry, profusely sorry. I will never in 1,000 years ever offend you again. I state again, I did not mean. That's one of my favorite movies, man. I can watch that thing every day.
Steve said, well, she don't speak Spanish. That's half her appeal gone. Dude, as much as you've talked about her, it don't matter if she could, if she speaks Dwarven or something completely silly, it's not going to matter to you. Shoot, if she sounded like me when she talked, as much as you've talked about her, it don't matter. You ain't looking at her voice. You ain't even hearing her voice. If you did hear her voice say, "Oh, Steve, it's okay. Size doesn't really matter."
I said, and I don't know if Steve was in there when I said if AOC somehow this crazy life we live made it to be president, Steve would go on a massive workout campaign to get in even better shape so that he could be the Secret Service protection around her.
What's he going to do? Eat a lot more Twinkies and get bigger so he can cover up completely? It'd be like a fat suit built just for her. She could run and dive into him. Yeah, Steve, I'm afraid you've been kicked to the curb. Mandoni is her man. She loves her some Mandoni. That sounds bad. Oh my gosh.
The real question here,
I wasn't
is
trying to make it sound bad, but that did sound bad. Huh?
The real question here is, would Steve-O be willing to be a kept man by AOC? Would he just stop working and be kept the sugar mom by the sugar mama? Would he do that?
As long as he got the hammer on his forge, you darn skippy.
You go make the bread, Mama. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make some creations.
You know, you might be able to afford a bigger easy bake oven, a full size easy bake oven with new light bulbs with a sugar mama like that. And I'm just saying, mm, man, ooh, you'd be set forever. You'd have them TV cooks across the nation just salivating wanting them an easy bake like that. You might even get a visit from Martha Stewart to check out that easy bake you could get.
I don't know, Steve. If she pulled up at your house and said, "Hey, big boy, you
You're
dropped 10
mine.
pounds, work out a little bit more, you be my personal bodyguard." I bet Steve fall all over himself. Well, let's go. It'd be like Rocky in the workout music. Da, 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 da. Start out early in the morning drinking some egg whites and chasing a chicken,
Yeah,
running through the streets of Ohio.
yeah.
Other kids following him.
Go, Steve, go. Dude, I could see that. He gets up to, they'll have a statue of somebody there at the top of the steps there, and he'll be up there jumping around with his hands in there. Woohoo! I've lost 10 pounds. Yes. And then she pulls up the bottom with two more. And he'd be like, walking down the damn stairs.
Well, maybe he did.
Those cheap Spanish ladies kind of get bigger after being married. But if you're a kept man, you better not be getting no bigger. Rocky drank the entire egg, get it right. Oh, God. That's something I just don't think I could do is eat raw eggs. I don't think I could do it. I like them over easy, but I like them cooked some. That gum. Oh. Steve said, laughing my eyes up. You think I would risk my neck for a little skirt? Shoot, that ain't happening. And then as far as the cheap ladies, Spanish ladies kind of get bigger after being married, Broski said, Michael, they get more hairy as well. Can you imagine? All right. If by some twist of fate, somehow, somewhere, Steve and AOC hooked up and they went to bed at night. You know, and did nighttime things. And next morning, the sun comes up, the birds are singing, and Steve rolls over and she's got a full beard, hair coming out of her pits. You know, could you imagine Steve's reaction?
I think
That wasn't what I thought his reaction would be, but call me Chewbacca. No, I bet you after a couple of weeks of that, you're going to be up there with electric razor. Dad, blame it. Rolled over, kissed her this morning. I'll be pulling hair out of my teeth all day.
Hey, why does it have to be nighttime things? I think Steve's willing to be those things in other parts of the day.
Well, yeah, that was implied. It could be any time of day, but you know. Michael.
There's been a few songs about that. Afternoon Delight.
Daytime friends and nighttime lovers. Yeah, there has been a few like that.
Have you ever been late for work because of that?
Yes. Have you ever missed work because of that?
Yeah. I knew a guy that missed work or was late for work, and he lost his holiday pay because of that. They had that rule: you had to be at work on time the day before, the day after the holiday.
Yeah. Unlike Australians, I have a machete. I'll whack my way through the bush. we'll let that one slide. We're not even going to call that a landmine because I'd have read that one anyway because that's just too funny. You know, sometimes when you're out in the outback, you really have to cut through the bush, and it takes a good sharp machete to do so. You know, the bush can be really rough and tough and hard to get through, but it is well worth the effort when you're in the outback to get through that thick, not machete dulling bush to get to where you're going. So, because you might see all kind of things, like one of them little kangaroo things that hop around. Koala bears, is that what they are? Aren't they from Australia?
Yeah, and so are dingoes and
Oh,
other
if you
things.
find a dingo out there in the outback while you're cutting through the bush, you better go the other way. Steve, you can show Mexican children your ironsmithing.
The Steve Roadshow.
Yeah, he said, I could. I'd rather show their mamas my hammer, though, you know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, they probably up there. What do I do with such a little hammer? I didn't know they made them that small. Like I said, you don't go to a machete fight with a knife. Broski, I just, we're talking about the outback in the bush. I don't think I can go quite that far with it. I'm on the edge here. I'm about as far as I can go. You know. And if you meet up with a native and he isn't smiling, you better go the other way also. Oh, Jerry, thank you. That's perfect. If you're in the outback and you're cutting through the brush with your great big machete and you run up with a native and he isn't smiling, you better turn around and brush your way back the other way. Wallaby. That's what I was trying to think of a while ago. It was a wallaby. You go hiking through the outback through that thick brush and you find a wallaby, you better go the other way.
Hope you're feeling good there, Brother Jerry.
Yes. You've been doing a lot of traveling lately. You're going to have to stay home and mow the grass. We're having to cut grass and all this. Hey, it ain't no fair. You get to go out there and run around all these exotic locations, and then you go home and then 2-3 weeks later and just cut the grass every 3 or 4 weeks. That just ain't fair. You got to get on the ball. You're going to have to get your dose of the summer swamp butt. That's okay, though. They make lotion for that. Get out there and cut the grass. No, seriously, though, we're glad you're getting to run around.
He's a tractor guy, but he's back on the tractor.
Is he back on the tractor?
Yeah, they let him get back on the tractor. He can't drive yet because of seizure, but they said, get on the tractor. Go.
He's going to cut the grass this morning with his pontoon. Yeah, okay. Cut the grass in the light. Oh.
That's right, Michael.
Going out on the pontoon to cut grass, that sounds like fun. I wish I could go out on the pontoon and cut grass. Yeah, they barely let me on the tractor anymore there, Mr. Jerry, because my seizures, they get upset if I get on there.
What's the difference between that and the zero turn?
If I get slung off the zero turn, ain't nobody there to hold the handles and it stops.
What if you seized up and the handles were still in the position, you know? I mean, you could run into something.
I could.
There's some danger there.
At 7 miles an hour, while that is a extremely high speed to run into something. When you're at extremely high speed to cut the grass, it's really not that fast. But it's got the safety rail on the back in case it flips. It's got a lot of safety features on it, which is the only reason why I get away with it.
That's a lot of rain, Jerry.
Yes, it is. That is a lot of. It does have a lot of safety features on it. If you let go of one handle, it shuts down. Unless you have both handles up, and it's got the rail in case it flips. It's got the automatic shut off if your butt leaves the seat. It's got a lot of safety features on it, which is why I got that particular one. If you want to know, anybody out there, about the safest zero-turn motor you can get is a Cub Cadet. Just put it out there. So, not advertising for them. There's only specific people that we advertise for. One of them is Patriot Mobile. If y'all don't have Patriot Mobile cell phone service, what is wrong? Go ahead and get it. Get your first month free on us. Use promo code Cornbread. You still got to pay to hook up your lines and all that, but you get your first month's service for free. Patriot Mobile.
And you get American customer service, not some foreign person you can't understand.
Yeah.
Or they can't understand you.
I can't understand them because I don't hear all that great. But you know what was music to my ears is when I called them, they said, "Hello, Patriot Mobile. Can I help you?" And I was like, "Oh, I can understand you."
Absolutely.
And then they threw in a God bless at the end of it. Hey, that's the kind of company I want to support. Same with
absolutely
Mammoth Nation, another great American company's backer. Oh my goodness, two great companies there. Both of them American first. You know, they both support the things that we believe in. That's why we back them. Also, don't forget Southern Fried Coffee. Yes, sir. You knew where I was going. Hey, we will advertise for you too. Give me just a second. Hey, get you some Southern Fried Podcast coffee. It's great. I fixed to make my next order. I'm gonna get something different. I really do like the pecan pie blend. That pecan and caramel flavor blended together, man, it's awesome. Yeah, get you some Southern Fried Coffee. Jerry, let me put this back up there. All right, give me a thing with your phone number and put it up there too. Jerry's selling Brunswick stew and smoked meat again. So if you're interested, he's gonna put his phone number up there. We're gonna just plug it right on up.
Apparently, they come from all over to get a hold of this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Put your prices and your phone number up next.
This is a man who takes this very serious.
And we don't we are in Georgia, so it ain't serious. It's serious. Just for the record, serious. Because we say that serious, we think we're talking about radio. It's serious. It takes a serious.
Are you a Brunswick stew man?
I am.
My wife loves
it. Brunswick stew. My goodness. All right, Barry, it's ain't rocket science. Shoot your phone number and your prices there, and we'll put it up there. We'll talk it out for you.
Or an email or something.
Yeah, send it to us in an email. If you can't get up on the screen, just send it to us in an email, and we'll build you a card. We'll find you a nice picture of you somewhere. You know, we could have a lot of fun with that if we just build him a card. We get some fat lady on there eating Brunswick stew. Spell Jerry with a G. That wouldn't be very nice, would it?
No. That's a nice picture in his profile there of him and his beloved.
Yeah. Or we get a picture of Adam Schiff and put on there.
No.
You're going to email it, Dave. All right. Well, we won't put no Schiff up there. Yeah, send us the information and let us build you a card, and we'll see if we can do it. Is Brunswick stew from Virginia or Georgia? I would say it's from Georgia because, you know, there is a Brunswick, Georgia.
I really don't know the answer to that. I would assume Georgia, but I really don't know.
I really don't know either. I've always assumed Georgia because there is a Brunswick, Georgia, but I don't
See
know.
you, Michael.
Michael, you get feeling better today, okay, buddy? And let us know what them doctors say. Before we get off, I'm going to say a quick prayer for everybody. I do want to mention my daughter this morning. She had surgery yesterday. She came through just fine. I tried to check on her last night, but she was already asleep and was not moving. But her husband was lying enough to let me know that she was good. So, Dave, why don't you start us off in a word of prayer real quick?
Father, thank you again for the day that you've let us be a part of. May we be proper representatives and ambassadors for you today, Lord, in every place we go. May the light of the glorious gospel shine through us to a lost and dying world. May we encourage someone today, lift their spirits up. And Father, may we see a life change today through the blood of Jesus Christ. We pray this in Christ's name.
And dear Heavenly Father, be with me and Dave as we go about our journey through this podcasting and stuff. Keep us going the way that you would have us to go. We want to put you first in all things, and we want this to be an outreach for you. And we want to pray this morning that any who are lost, who haven't found the salvation through Jesus Christ that is freely offered, open their eyes, soften their hearts, put somebody in their path to direct them. David and I are here. If y'all have any questions on that, please send it to yahoo.com, southernfriedpodcast@yahoo.com, and we'll do our very best with God's help to help you. And dear Heavenly Father, please be with our leaders, our service members, our first responders, all of our sick and hurting. Put your hand of healing on them. And we ask these things in Jesus' precious name. Amen.
Amen.
All right. You prayed up. We're coffeeed up. You're woke up. Get out there, get on this day. We've done our job. Pray up. What is it? Wake up, pray up, coffee up.
Jerry says Georgia.
Yeah, it might be because there is a Brunswick, Georgia. I don't know if there's a Brunswick, Virginia or not. And I don't know if Brunswick still got its name from Brunswick, Georgia or not. Love you too, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Yes. We love all of you guys out there this morning, Broski and everybody, Steve, Michael. Hey, we're missing our ladies this morning. That's what's been wrong all morning. We don't have Jeneth or Miss Elizabeth in here this morning. Yeah, they'll
might sleep in.
Yeah, they probably slept in. Hey, y'all don't forget me and Miss Elizabeth doing another noontime show today as well. So, we did one yesterday because I forgot. We made it up yesterday. So y'all tune in for our show today at 12. And then we'll be back tonight with Hump Day News. And we're going to have Steve from Half Pine Forge as our special guest. This is the first Wednesday of the month. Did I get everything in there? Did I miss anything?
I don't know.
Okay. You got anything else?
The racing show was last night. I had a good time. Always learn something. That's up there. Will be on the radio program or the station as well this morning. But tune into that. Dean brought some. Yeah. We've been covering the old. It's before my time, but when they raced in convertibles, that just cracks me up. Because no protection, just raced in convertibles. That's a man right there. Let's go get it.
May look like a sissy out there in that convertible, but he was a real man.
Well, you're racing a convertible around. You don't look like no sissy. That's tough right there.
No, with all your hair streaming out behind you and your whiskers flying up in your face. I don't know.
You got a helmet on.
Oh.
They still had helmets. They were dorky looking helmets, but they had a helmet. Some of the helmets were dorky looking. But most helmets were dorky looking back in the early days of sports. I mean, look at the old football helmets. Ugly. Look like a shower cap.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
And the early baseball hats, my gosh, some of those were dorky ugly. I mean, nerdville.
They'd be in style today.
It probably would.
Probably, I'm telling you. All right. Hey, y'all have a great day. We love y'all. God bless you. We will see y'all at lunchtime, me and Miss Elizabeth, and we'll see y'all tonight for Hump Day Views. Y'all have a great day, and we will see you soon.
Get you a Rumble account. Get you a Rumble account. Make that change today too. Have it in the repertoire. Oh, and the interview that we did with the pro-life missionaries is up on Facebook. We're going to load it up on YouTube for them as well. They'll be back with us. They forwarded that video out to untold numbers of people yesterday. Get that message out. If you find that on Facebook, forward it out. Not for us, for the message. Great stuff.
Also, we got a special guest tonight with doing the Christian music.
Yeah.
Works with him. He's got his own music ministry. So, yeah, we got some big stuff going on. Hey, you guys, we love you, and we will see y'all this at noon, and then we'll see you tonight.
Donation to ARA for Chuck.
Oh.
Make a small donation to Animal Rescue Alliance, Dawsonville, Georgia, for Chuck.
For every $1, he gets to spend a night in the bedroom, if he chooses. Last night was day 2. Thank you, Barry. All right. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you at noon, and we'll see you tonight.
Peace.
Peace out.
Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. Hear that rooster sing, coffee's ready for a flame. Southern Fried has news for you. Updates on life's going on, and maybe a joke or two. Get up, pray up, and coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you